Rhea Ripley earned this the hard way. Jade Cargill skipped the line. Now it's respect versus ego on night 2 of WrestleMania. One of them will get humbled. This match is for the WWE Women's Championship. Rhea Ripley won her spot to challenge Jade Cargill for the Women's Championship at the Elimination Chamber. Both superstars seem to have a lot of real life tension between them due to some social media interactions after Rhea Ripley won her match at the Elimination Chamber. Now, as far as I'm aware, those posts have been deleted, but it does not change the fact that there is a bit of animosity between the both of them. Rhea Ripley thinks that Jade Cargill hasn't paid her dues and does not have respect for the business and lacks the ability to work at a top level like this. Jade Cargill, on the other hand, thinks she's a superstar who doesn't need to go the traditional route. She already says that she's superior, both physically and mentally, and she has great marketability over all the other female superstars within that division. So, here's my take. Both of them are correct. Jade Cargill didn't pay her dues in the traditional sense. Rhea Ripley, on the other hand, paid her dues in Australia before she signed with WWE's developmental program and joined the Performance Center. And since then, she's paid her dues throughout the years, as well as starting from a slightly lower spot on the main roster, and has proven time and time again that she's a hot commodity as far as the women go in the women's division. Jade Cargill, on the other hand, already had fame and money before she even came to the WWE. She was already involved in the fitness industry, and she already had television exposure over on AEW television. Not to mention, she was also a successful D1 basketball player at Jacksonville University, and she also has a strong social media following for balancing her career and being a full-time mom. So, who do I think will win this match? Well, I think Rhea Ripley needs to win. Jade Cargill isn't really a strong wrestler. She's not. She was right though. She is very marketable. She is physically intimidating, and a lot of the superstars in the back don't have that, but she does lack the in-ring ability. Can she work at a high level? Well, we're about to find out, because we've seen on a few occasions when the lights are on bright, Rhea Ripley can deliver at WrestleMania. Also, Jade Cargill also lacks mic work. It's good, it's decent, but it's not as strong as a long-term veteran, which is why I said that both of them were right. So again, this is about egos at this point, but I'd like to see if Jade Cargill can meet the required standard to be at a top main event level in WWE's women's division. So for that, I've got Rhea Ripley. Furthermore, there's so much more that can be done going forward with Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill, as her championship reign, Jade Cargill's that is, hasn't really particularly gone to plan. Something that should be addressed, and take this with a grain of salt. It was read on Facebook this morning by myself that Rhea Ripley is likely to take time off after WrestleMania. Now, I don't know how true that is, but if that was the case, then I think we clearly know who the winner potentially could be. But again, not only has that not been verified, but if Rhea Ripley wasn't going away, the strongest candidate to win the Women's Championship match would be Rhea Ripley. What do you guys think? Do you think Rhea Ripley beats Jade Cargill? And if she does, what does Jade Cargill go on to do in the following months? Or do you think Jade Cargill beats Rhea Ripley? Do you think Rhea Ripley disappears and has a reset after WrestleMania? I'd love to know. Leave your opinions in the comment section. I'll be looking for it.